Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and I was driving by a used car dealership and I saw a 2020 GT500, so I had to stop in and see it. And so this one was pretty good. It has 22,000 miles on it, which is a little high, and they're asking 88,000. So still pretty high. That's over sticker for what it would have been. This is a base model. There's no carbon fiber on it whatsoever, and it has the leather seats, which I was actually interested in sitting in to see if I liked them. I wanted to see how the heated and cooled works and everything, and if they're comfortable. Now, as for pricing, I know these cars sell for $20,000 over sticker when they're new. 15, anywhere around there is kind of normal. So $90,000 or so was kind of a normal price for these if you were looking for one with pretty much no mileage on it. So to me, I think I'd rather pay the extra $5,000, $10,000 and get one with almost no miles rather than $22,000. Now, if you haven't seen Shelby Flyer's channel, please go check him out. I'll put a link in the description for him. He's the most knowledgeable by far on these 2020 plus GT500s in my opinion. I love watching his channel and learning a lot. And something he points out is the little satellite bump on the back of the antenna. If it's rounded, that's one of the very first GT500s for 2020. They then went to like a shark fin design for the antenna. And so here's the chassis number of the car. Let me know if it happens to be your old car or if you knew of this car in the past. But anyway, I started it up. The salesman was very nice to let me sit in it. I couldn't drive it unless I was going to go show proof of funding and everything like that. But I flipped it through the modes and went to the track mode for the exhaust and everything like that. And so it was a lot of fun. And so, you know, it was a good opportunity to sit in the car and see how I fit in it, if I sit too low or too high. I really like the New Edge authoritative seating where you're kind of up a little bit higher. So I was very interested to see what the seats were like, because in the base model you get the leather and you get heated and cooled seats. Now then when you upgrade to Recaro seats, that option goes away. You don't have the heated or cooled seats. And then you go to the carbon fiber track pack, deletes the rear seat and gets you the carbon fiber stuff. But anyway, I was just curious how these seats were, and they were okay, but I didn't really feel them that powerful. I was actually a little disappointed that the cooled seats weren't blowing any harder than a Cadillac Escalade. But anyway, the bolster was pretty good on each side. I wanted to see how much support they had, because the Recaros are going to hold you in place a lot better for tracks. They have the Alcantara down the middle. But anyway, I just wanted to get a feel for what they felt like. So under the hood, it sounded really good. I was listening for any unusual sounds, but it sounded pretty healthy. I was looking at all the harnesses to see if zip ties were cut and if they showed any signs of major repairs or anything, the engine being removed, and it seemed like it was pretty good. Something that Tim also talks about on his channel is looking inside the oil cap with a mirror to see if a cam gear has been popped out for the variable valve timing, and so that's just one of those things you'd also have to kind of look into. So anyway, yep, it's a used car. It did show a little bit of wear and tear, which is to be expected, but even the seats, just the way the leather itself is going to hold up, you'll see some wrinkling, especially the driver's seat where you sit was kind of wavy, but that's just wear and tear, and I understand that, but that's the difference between paying full price for one or looking around paying a little bit more and getting one with almost no miles on it. But anyway, very nice car. Good condition overall, and I'm very impressed with the salesman who let me come look all over it, and was very nice about it. And I was having some fun conversations with the salesman. Some other cars that he has on the lot, if you look back there's actually a Porsche GT3 RS, and Randy Popes raced both of those cars, the Shelby GT500 and the GT3 RS, and the Shelby only came in 1/10 of a second slower around the track, and the GT3 RS is selling for $220,000 on the lot right there. So that's a huge bargain for the Mustang. It speaks volumes for the GT500 to be that much of a competitor, $88,000 versus $223,000. So anyway, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks, guys.